and sit down.
Hello, gang. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and Mike.
Who put cheat on there? What's in that? You bugger.
Yeah, start the show as we mean to go. Oh, no. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
You're doing that.
Sorry?
I didn't see you doing that.
No, I did it whilst the pre-roll was running.
I was reading the chat there about what Gemma's gone through today just in preparation for this show.
Oh, bless her. She got a routine now of switch Alexa off, move everything. Yeah, bless. Oh, dear. Anyway, afternoon, folks, as Scaly Model said there, mate. William Rayborn's in saying good morning, afternoon, Colin, Dad, and you crazy kids in chatland. Yeah. That's Dad myself saying hello to William. Chris Connor Bears in saying afternoon, guys. Afternoon, Chris. Thanks for joining us, mate. Oh, Gav's in. Afternoon, everyone, he says. Afternoon, mate. How you doing? He's saying hello to me. Dad's saying hello to Chris. Chris is going. Oh, he's at him, Dad. He's getting good, isn't he?
He's getting good with his little hats.
He is, but he's not fallen down the hole, has he?
No. Not judging by the lack of paint he's got.
No, he's only got a few, and he, you know, walk of shame, I think. Dad. Yeah.
There you
go. Gav saying hello to Chris. He's also saying there, I see YouTube's as bad as ever for not bothering to send out a reminder. He's not had a thing about this stream yet. I have all notifications set. Yeah, it was a bit claggy yesterday. I mean, we came off air and got a notification about the brunch. Yeah. We came off air after your one, wasn't it? And we got a notification. Oh, look. And we got a notification of Chris's one about an hour after he had finished. So
I just got a notification now that we're going live. So.
Oh, have you really? There you go. So, yeah, there seems to be a bit of a delay. Gemma Williams is saying hello to myself, Dad, and hugs to us both with a big H.
Happy days. You, Gemma.
Hello, Gems.
We'll be doing.
Yeah, I hope you're doing a bit better today, love, and that you're feeling okay. There's the Gemma hugs from Dad.
Yep.
Gemma saying hello to William, Chris, and Chaos. Wendy Hickson's in saying afternoon, big hugs to Scaly and Festa, and look at them virtual hugs, Dad. Oh,
yeah,
isn't they?
It's good bit of virtual hugs.
We do love a bit of huggage in here.
Oh God, yeah.
You're in danger of turning me into an hugger. You do realise?
Well, we've been there already, haven't we? E-models from
yeah, but you came at me like a guided missile across the E-models car park. It was, boom.
But it's what I do. It's just what I do.
You're stealth, mate.
Yeah. Me and Chris Williams and Paul Stewart. We're all huggers.
Oh, Paul, mate. Oh, Bennett, yeah. I've heard that you end up with a Paul Stewart indent in you after meeting him.
You do? Yep.
That's me giving hugs to Gems. Gav saying he's got to say, he says, I'm loving the 4-3-2. 4-3-2 was mentioned.
4-3-2.
And I'm going to be editing a lot of the videos to get them up there. Because, yeah, I've got to do all the voiceovers on it. But I've recorded it all. So, yeah. Dad's saying, Wendy, you jugs.
Yep.
Chris saying hello to Wendy. Wendy saying hello to William and all of that. Chatting amongst themselves there. Jem saying, I'm okay, taking things a little more careful. I hope you're doing all right. And then she goes through her routine. iPad is away from our electronic friend. My drink is bottled, so much less chance of spilling anything. And she's ready for the madness. Us two, mad. I'm shocked, Gems. So what we're doing to people.
Yeah.
William Rayburn says, laughing out loud, and then he says to Dad, cheater, pumpkin eater. Yeah, so they all know, mate.
I don't know where they're getting this idea from.
Spur and Gluesin, who was live earlier on in the day. If you haven't seen it, watch it back. And he's saying, good afternoon, Festa and Dad, and hugs to all in chats.
Cheers, mate.
And Jem says, hi to Spur and Glue. He's saying hello to Gems. And Wendy Hickson's giving Spur and Glue hugs. He's just got his reminder that we're going live. Good to hear.
Yeah.
Gav's still sitting there going, I've not one. It's not fair.
Yeah.
Have you had your reminder yet, Gav? Come on. Spur and Glue saying hello to Wendy. William Rayburn saying hello to Spur and Glue. Sarah Jane is in saying hi, Festa and Old Spice and everyone else, and she's thumbs up. Say good girl.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. How you doing today, love? Spur and Glue says 12 likes. Hit the button, guys. Yeah, they'll do, mate. They'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jackie Stevens is in saying afternoon, everyone. Hello, Jackie.
Hello,
How you
Jackie.
doing, darling? Not seen you for ages. And ages. How you doing? Yeah, look, Mum's in. Whoa. Yeah. He's saying hello to Sarah, says Spur and Glue. Wendy Hickson saying hello to Sarah Jane. He's saying hello to Jackie, as is Wendy and Sarah Jane. All saying hello to each other. They're all loved up in here today, ain't they?
Friendly bunch.
Gav says we're beyond mad. You're on an old different scale. We can't be any other way. We was chatting about this last night, wasn't it? I mean, we've known each other a lot of years now. And
many years, Mahoney.
we're just like two school kids trying to trip each other up at every opportunity. And it kind of, we're like it in the hangouts and all. We just try to throw each other under the bus at every opportunity, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you, with all them fans going, I take it your bike's dried out then. Anyway, Gemma Williams says hi to Jack. Spur and Glue says tar for the shout out. No worries, mate. Glad I can help in any way I can. he so wants to call me something, but he won't. Look.
Biting me lip then.
He says nothing yet. You already let out one, though. You let out a bar steward, didn't you, when you spotted your name?
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. You don't have to apologise, mate. It's not a problem.
Impulse.
Yeah. Jack in saying hi to William and Gemma. Bobbins 9000's in saying hello, chums and chummettes. Hello, Bobbins. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Bobbins.
Underdog painting. It's in there. Afternoon, he says. How you doing, mate? Sarah Jane says, got a call from the hospital. She's looking at a July date for the op and she can go on meds. Oh, get in there.
Malibu.
With the most unsubtle hints there. Yeah. I've got to wait till my next pip now before I send anything because, yeah. Spur and Glue says, hi to Bobbins. Spur and Glue says, IUD. Sarah Jane says, hi to Bobbins, sorry, and Underdog Painting. Jacqueline says, I'm okay. She's been signed off for another month. Oh, God, she's on new meds. My rheumatology have told me what it is. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Welcome to our world, darling. You're going to rattle at this rate. Hello, Bobbins and Underdog. William saying hello to Sarah Jane. And Gemma says, did you really say try and throw each other under the bus? You both manage it a few times each stream. Well, I retaliate. That's the thing, because he starts it, him. He starts it, and I've got to try and defend myself.
Oh, go on. They'll all fall on your side as they always do.
There you go, Wibble. Sarah Jane, I'm guessing the Malibu was opened once you came off that call. Laugh out loud. Happy days, definitely. Mark's Modelling Ramblings says, hi, Colin, Dad, and everyone else. Hello, mate.
Hope you well.
Sarah Jane says, hi, William Rayburn. Get in there.
Ka-ching.
Sarah says the bottle was already opened even. He says, a long time not watching you live.
Yeah.
Graham Island saying, I hope everyone is well. Yeah, we're fine and dandy, mate. I'm just waiting to go under the knife myself, so I'm just chilling, and whatever happens, doesn't it? He says, didn't stream this morning. I did for about 15 minutes, but my head was just not in it. Mate, that's the thing. If you're not feeling it, mate, don't do it.
Yeah.
Graham says, hey, Day, have a public warning anymore out the door. Okay.
Oh, what have I done now? What have I done now?
Yeah, because they know you're cheating, see? Gemma saying hello to Graham. Felicity's in saying afternoon. Hello, Phil. Hope you're all right.
All right, dude.
Jackie says, I've been rattling for years with loose screws and without medication. God, I know that feeling. They called me Wolverine whenever they put me through the scanner because of all the metal in me. But I must admit, my collarbones have been caning for weeks now, Dad, didn't they? And I think I've got a bit of an issue going on there. So
yeah,
I've got to see my bone man for my shoulder scan. So I just discovered you two are also building the Triumph 3HW. Are you fed up with seam scraping yet? We've had a few, haven't we? The petrol tank was probably the worst one, but going together, it's fitted like a glove. It's been beautiful too.
Yeah, really pleased with it.
Which for an Italieri kit, I didn't think I'd ever say that.
No.
Sarah says I had to fill Eastern Graham Island, as does Sprout. Graham saying I all. Hello, Graham. How you diddling? And Gemma says I had to fill. So Chatland is caught up already.
Well, hey.
So I'm going to switch over to my bench, and I'll dig out my tablet of goodness as well. So we'll sit and do that, and we'll see what Dad's been up to since we last saw his bite.
I haven't been up to anything, as you well know.
Just don't go getting all defensive now.
I finished me seeking.
It's going to be one of them. I know it.
I finished me seeking, and I've started on the Warhammer Sentinel.
How you getting on with that?
It's all right, mate. It's all right. It's Warhammer, yeah. It's okay. Not bad at all.
Move my thing out.
Not giving too much away because I know what you like. You'll make some.
Me? No, you're mistaken. Would I do that to you?
Yeah.
Come on, trust me.
Yeah, baby.
Trust me, I'm your friend.
Yeah. Trust you as far as I can throw you under a bus.
No need.
Okay.
Picking on Festa already, folks. See
Got
what I'm up against.
Got to behave, eh?
It's a first for us two idiots. Right, let's just boot this up so I can bring the chat down to me bench. Spro and Glue says, wow, Dad, your bite looks great, you cheat. See what I mean? I got you sussed, mate.
I'm treating that with the contempt it deserves, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Considering, I mean, Colin's not dragged all his bits out yet that he's managed to get together.
This is it. I've done a couple of wheels and my frame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thing is, I can't even say it without giggling now.
I know. I only done it in UMP.
Yeah, I've lost that battle.
Mark's modelling rambling saying that kit's nearly as old as me.
It's one of those though. It's a really good kit. I loved it.
It is, yeah. Going together well, Col. Going together well, buddy.
Come on, you can do this. Only loading YouTube.
There you go.
Let's bring out me plug of goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Just so that I can keep it going.
Police is saying I too having a few internet issues, so if I miss stuff, it's probably disconnected me again.
Yeah, there's been a bit of that the last few days, isn't there, with folks?
Yeah.
We've had webcam issues, haven't we, after the Windows updates?
Oh, God, yeah. And I'm still having webcam issues now. Every time I come on, I've got to do all my settings.
I have to. I think I'm going to have to drop every single camera off, reboot the PC, uninstall all the Logitech software, and start from scratch.
Yeah.
And to have to keep doing this every time Windows updates is getting hard.
Yeah.
Right, that should be Chatland visiting Festa's bench now. So, hello again, folks. I can see you all now.
Well, Gav's saying, I'm not saying Dad's cheating, but that's not his camera feed.
See, I think they've got you sussed, mate.
I think they've got the wrong person, personally.
They're sitting there going, oh, look, poor little old Festa's only got a few bits done.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on, then.
What?
That fully assembled bike frame with the forks and everything on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but it's got the spring in it as well now.
Oh, you got your spring in it as well.
Yeah.
When did you put that in, Carl?
About 4 o'clock this morning. Well, it was on the side, and I thought I'm going to end up losing that if I'm not careful.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I thought, where can I put it where it'll be safe? And I thought, you know, probably the best place to put it is in the frame.
Yeah.
So I did. There you go. So what am I doing today? I'm going to be painting on my chain. Unlike Dad, who's painted his.
Yeah.
I'll be painting my engine.
Yeah.
Because I've got a little tray of bits just to my left.
Oh, yeah.
Which all need to be painted. That machine gun, what colour should it be? Gunmetal, black, or
mind your
black,
business. Mind your
black
nose.
with highlighting.
Do some research. I got a Google voucher if you want one.
No, I've got a Google voucher here, mate. He's been tetching today because he's been busted by you lot for cheating. Oh, right, yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Mark's modelling ramblings is saying, what is he saying? Where's it gone? Just been spraying mine. Now my airbrush is acting up after using MIG paints again. They just seem to gum my brush up. Yeah, I've had that with MIG paints before now. I've not actually used them in the Apex though. I've got to say I've stuck to other brands since that. Underdog Painting's on my side. Cheers, mate. Thanks, Baz. Good man.
Is he now?
Yeah, he is.
How much did he pay you, Baz?
Well, Bin is my son lives not far from Baz, so it's quite
insider dealing now, is it? I see.
Yeah.
I see what's going on.
Oh, there's Gav giving a bit of insider information as well. Best way to do the stone gun is matte black with gunmetal dry brushed over it. Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. I knew Gav would help me out.
Thanks, Gav.
Oh dear, you're getting your bum lip out, Lamekins.
Thanks, Gav, mate.
So what? Dad, behave.
Underdog saying just a donation towards a new camera.
Oh, bless.
Sarah Jane's actually saying, I missed this one. I will read it, though, despite it being supposed to be a body build, but for Colin, it's more of a catch-up build.
Yeah, it is, Sarah Jane. I'm trying to go fast as I can, love, because he did get ahead of me, but you know, out of sporting spirit, I thought I would. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm lost for words.
Oh, dude, don't not feel the love.
I'm just demoralised now.
Oh, lammakins. Don't be sad.
Phil used to say, not sure yet, Sarah. Gonna see what he has in stock and pick one. And obviously missed something there. From further up the chat, probably. Mark's saying they were sprayed through as Sparmax. Don't fancy putting them through as H&S Evo. That was what I did. I got an H&S Evo, and that was what gunked mine up. And then I tried it through the Iwata, and it done exactly the same through that. And I don't know if it's just the paint, to be honest.
How big are the bottles? Are they the normal dropper bottles?
Yeah, they will be.
Have you got any Umbro thinner? If you've got any Umbro thinners, put 5 ml in the bottle, give it a shake, and then retry it. That's all I'll say. I did it on my Steiner Res. You remember them 3 big bottles that wouldn't spray through any airbrush?
Yeah.
Well, on them, because they was big bottles, I put 10 ml of ordinary Umbro thinner in there, gave it a shake to die for, and ever since they've all sprayed beautifully through the airbrushes. Yeah. Don't know why, don't know what it is that's in the Umbro thinner, but whatever it is, it kicked it back into gear. And I had it with an AK primer. I had a bottle of AK primer that wouldn't airbrush, and did the same with that, and that's gone through. So it now is the point where I have a bottle of Umbro thinner on my bench just for that purpose.
Well, Bobbins is saying he's just had a similar issue with some AK paints. Yeah, same manufacturer probably, I'd imagine.
Have they changed supplier and gone, how can we say, for the cheaper production or option? How's that sound?
Yeah, that was very technical, that, Colin.
That was diplomatic, mate, wasn't it? Because of current issues, should we say, with people.
Philly's to saying the Sarah Janie's only ever built one, and that was the Yamaha Rossi bike.
Oh, mate, yeah, beautiful bike. Yeah. Any of you haven't built that bike, go and grab one. It's a nice bike to me. Oh, yeah.
Mark saying acrylic thinners, Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you the bottom. That's what I use. I'll just put a few mil of that stuff in.
Yeah.
Umbro acrylic thinners. I don't know why, but like my Steino Res sprays gorgeous through it now. And I had 3 big bottles of that basically have been resigned to the diorama painting only with brushes. And I couldn't understand why UMP, One Shot, and Steino are all the same, but yet the UMP always sprays a lot better, in my opinion. And I couldn't understand it. And I thought, well, it's a shame to have these 3 big bottles of paint go into waste. So I had to play with the Umbro thinner, as I do. And yeah.
Mark said he's just checking.
Yeah.
The Spoon Glue said, Festa and Dad, are you gritting the helmets like me, or a smooth finish? Smooth finish, mate.
Yeah.
Mark said, cheers, Colin. I'll try that. I have issues with Steinol Rest too.
Yeah.
Heard they go bad if they freeze.
Yeah.
They do. They separate and all sorts.
See, I store my Steino Rest bottles upside down on the caps. So when they settle out towards the bottom. And then when I shake them, you're shaking the paint that's settled through the paint that's falling, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's a bit like what I used to do when I had my workshop. I used to store all my rattle cans on the lid upside down.
Mm.
Painting my engine, Deb.
I know.
Painted, oh, yeah, of course you have. You painted yours weeks ago, didn't you?
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah, I should go for a smooth finish. I don't know. I was tempted to do a bit of weathering on it because I'm going for a bike that's been used, should we say, and probably found in a barn and then restored by someone else. So it's not going to be original to the box art. It's going to have a few subtle differences. So they'll become apparent once I start painting my bike.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's only primed at the moment.
Oh, is it? Bloody marvellous, isn't it?
He's off.
Dave said, I've not got much done. Well, no, I haven't, Dave. You're right there. I haven't got much done at all because I've been waiting from 1 week to the next to do any more. But
when? You did painting in the hangout.
Some of us round here have...
You?
What?
Mister, you did a lot of painting in the hangout.
When?
You said on here that you did. When you did painting of your tins and that. Oh, yeah, I painted that on the hangout. That's all right.
Painting of me tins?
Tins, you know. Tins. Petrol tanks and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Petrol tanks, mud guards and that. Tins, mate. Tins.
Oh, them tins. Oh, I don't know.
God, this paint is beautiful. Yes.
What paint's that, Carl?
Lead Belcher, mate.
Lead Belcher's good paint, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, this is my first real foray into using Citadels. So, yeah, I'm kind of really impressed with them, if I'm honest.
Yeah, let them have a little dry, and then from there you can whap your non-oil all over it, if that's what you so wish to do.
I shall be doing that because I did that on.
I know.
Yeah, I did that when I tested it on my gearbox. There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
It's surprising how many people in the community have either done or are doing this particular kit.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something about it, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I got sent this by Graham. Graham McRobert sent me mine, and yeah, the kindness of his heart, and it's surprising how many photographs you're seeing in different groups of people that have built it. And the beauty of it is not one is identical to the other.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I love that individuality of it.
Sarah Jane saying this should be called the Monday Wibble.
Oh,
It could be quite easy. The way Colin goes on.
mate, I love a wibble. I freely admit it. I love a good moan. I freely admit that, mate. My missus says I'm a cross between Alf Garnett and Victor Meldrew.
Mark's modelling ramblings is building is to give to a neighbour who works in a Triumph dealership.
Oh,
so
nice.
You doing yours in the World War II then, Mark, or are you doing it as a refurb, or? Oh, and Dave wants to know, Colin, what has Raggy been up to today?
Raggy's sitting there over my shoulder watching me paint. Obviously, Raggy lives on the Insane Blade as well. And there's going to be bits of Raggy getting chopped up, and it's surprising how many people want a piece of Raggy. I find it bizarre. So but Steve Beanie came up with a brilliant one. He said, "Why don't you auction bits of Raggy for M4H?"
Yeah,
I thought that was brilliant.
Why not, indeed?
Absolutely.
Philly's to saying he's just sanded back and repainted the Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, nice.
Black gloss is so unforgiving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't envy you with that one, mate. Yeah. Used to be our nemesis, that black gloss.
Yeah.
You had to make sure everything was spotlessly sanded, and
yeah. Sarge is in saying, oi, oi. Oi,
hello, Sarge.
How you doing, buddy? Long time no see.
Yes, we must tie up with our friends Vincent and Sarge. We keep meaning to get something sorted, because I'm losing touch with two very dear friends.
Yeah.
And it's eating at me now.
Good old Sarge.
Absolutely. We do an open hangout. It's an idea with it on where our core group of buddies that we've known for years can all just get together.
Yeah.
And we're going to start playing with that this week, Sarge. So keep an eye out, mate, because you'll be getting a link.
Yeah.
Because we gotta keep in touch with our dear friends, because
Yeah.
I like how that's come up. Bloody hell. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Holy sugar.
What's that, Con?
No, I just like that. I like how that lead belcher does its thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lead belcher's real.
It's just as well I haven't fallen down the hole, really. Unlike Chris.
Yeah. Oh,
He's really gone down the hole, hasn't he, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Should we throw him under the bus, Dad?
Yeah. He doesn't need throwing. He's already under there, mate. Sarge said, Roger that, Colin?
Yeah, definitely, mate.
I wouldn't Roger that, Colin.
Look at that. Seriously.
I'm not going to do this off camera so as I can lean on the edge of the bench. Right.
God, it's blowing a newly out there again.
Is it? It's actually sunny here today for a change.
Really? Oh, mate, it's minging here, mate.
Richie Lamson saying, good afternoon, guys. Just got in from work. Now time to chill. Hiya, Richie.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
And Harry Styring's in as well. Good morning, good afternoon, people. Hiya.
Hello, Harris. How you doing, mate? Yeah, so Gav was saying about the 432 there. It's coming along now. It's got its Berlin camo.
Yeah.
It's now due just to have a little bit of weathering and that done, but kindly sent to me that was by our friend Vincent over in Belgium. And that's going to be part of a free tank diorama. I've got the Conqueror that I've done in Berlin. I've got the 432 that's now been done in Berlin. And I'm going to have another tank in Berlin. All three of them.
Well, Chris has said he's not down the hole. He can stop whenever he likes. Yeah.
Oh, right. Of course you can, mate.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I don't. 29 watching now.
Oh, nice. And I must admit, we've been very well behaved as well so far, haven't we?
Up to now, we have been very well behaved. Yeah, I don't know what's gone wrong, to be honest.
No. Alexa, wet fart.
Here comes a wet fart.
Thank you, Colin.
Try asking me to fart 17 times in a row. Also random.
Fart 17 times in a row.
Time for me to fart 17 times. Try asking me for a squeaky balloon fart. Also random.
Oh, squeaky balloon farts.
Here comes a squeaky balloon fart. Do you want to hear me fart?
Yes.
That was a pushing hard one. Try asking me for a quick fart.
Alexa, stop.
Oh,
Okie
okie dokie. It's the simple things that make us smile with it, mate.
Yeah. Can't
So
be.
hopefully we didn't catch poor Gems.
Well, at least it's only farts if we did.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Oh, yeah.
We have been a lot worse. Felice is saying, anybody else find Tamiya alcohol-based acrylic so much better than Games Workshop and Vallejo when it comes to a nice glossy finish? I always put Tamiya down wet anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in a way, yeah. Sarah Jane saying to Colin, how does Sergeant Bones find my album you've done?
Goes on to my group and goes into the folder conveniently named
Album.
Sarah Jane's album.
And Gav is saying, I counted more farts than there should have been. I think Dad was contributing to them too.
You may be right. Mark Modelling Rambling says, if Tamiya did accurate military colours, I'd be an happy boy.
Mm.
Yeah, it's been a bone of contention, really, isn't it, for a lot. lot of folks, real accurate paints, but depends on what you're going for.
Well, the thing is, as far as sort of tank colours and stuff go, is there an accurate olive drab? I know from when I was in, you used to just get tins and tins of olive drab, and you'd quite often just mix them.
Yeah. Slap it on with a mop.
I used to put it on with mops, pasting brushes, whatever. The idea was it was camo. It wasn't a beauty contest, and it was to hide you from those that were after you. Marco 151's in saying, "Hi, Dad. Hi, Colin. Hi, Marco. If you're okay, buddy."
Hello, mate. I always find it strange, like you say, everyone goes to that super duper airbrushing of the tank and all of that lot and masking it 100% accurate, and you're like, yeah, they put it on with a mop. Invasion stripes, that's one that often gets me, because as we know, they was just slapped on any old owl.
Yeah.
I think it was Fred recently said about it, wasn't it? He deliberately done some of his invasion stripes shonky, because he said, if they hadn't taped it off straight, that's how the stripe went.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we used to get told that when I was in it, get all your tracks checked and all tensioned up and what have you, greased up, and as there's a good chance that we'll be crashed out in the next week.
Yeah.
So make sure all your camo's done as well.
Yeah.
So you used to just go at it with a mop, or with whatever you could find lying around in the garage or in the workshop.
Yeah.
Just as long as it wasn't rock hard, you get it in, whack it in the green or the brown.
Yeah.
And just get your camo. Just breaking up the hard lines. That's all you had to do. Break up the hard lines on the vehicle, and you were away. Chunks in Southwest Moderate. Are you, Chunk?
Hello, Chunk. All right, mate.
Just on his way to bed, but he just popped in to say hi and give you a thumbs up. Cheers, buddy. Good on you.
Thank you very much, Chunks. Always glad to see you, mate. Sleep well, buddy.
Richie Lamb saying 2 tins of olive drab could be different shades of green. They used to mix ours with petrol and a 2-inch paintbrush. Slap it on. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Candy Graham from Mongo's in saying, hi all, good to see everybody. I can't join in chat, but I'll have a great time as always listening and reading along. Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers, Jeff, mate. Hope you're all right, buddy.
Concentrifier Jeff.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I found with the 432 there. Yeah, I masked it off. I wanted it to look as if it had been applied in theatre, so there's a couple of shonky lines on there. There's the white I've done with a brush rather than like the grey is airbrushed and the brown, but it's almost like they've been round and had to top the white up, and so that's how I've kind of approached that, and dare I say it's a bit more authentic for me. But what would I know? I never went in a 432, but
it didn't. I mean, it's just, you used to get, when you were out on manoeuvres and stuff, you always had damage anyway. You might accidentally run over a tree or so you always had the shiny metal showing through. So you always had like a 5-litre can of green or brown up in the basket on the roof.
Yeah.
And when you got into location, you just get all your cam nets out and stuff, cam up and just touch up, really.
It's what I was going to ask you yesterday about, because obviously I've got the basket on the top. What sort of things used to get stowed in the basket?
We always used to keep petrol for the Jennies, extra diesel for the 432.
Yeah.
You just like Hessian.
Yeah.
Just general rubbish, really, that you'd need to get you through.
See, that surprises me when you say petrol, because I would have thought if you was under fire, the last thing you would want above your head is a container full of petrol.
Yeah, well, if you look on the back of the 432, you also had there's 2 containers one on both sides of the back door.
Yes.
They hold in each of them. They hold 2 5-gallon jerry cans.
Oh right, yeah.
The sensible people used to put their petrol in there.
Yeah.
But we used to keep that for the fresh drinking water. We used to put in ours and put the petrol up on the roof.
Yeah, because it's like, the last thing you'd want coming through any of the door gaps and seals would be flaming petrol, you know. But us Brits, we are eccentric.
I mean, I think I've probably said before, but we used to use ours for going up and down the East German border anyway. So we used to do a lot and put a lot in those baskets that we wanted them to see and photograph.
Right. Okay.
So they thought it worked one way, but really it worked another.
So you was deliberately almost confusing the enemy then.
Yeah. Richie Lamb saying he used to drive a command post 432. You and the signals then, Richie. And in the basket was oil, fuel, Bergens, and whatever we thought of. Yeah, it was just like a dumping ground.
Yeah, because I want to 3D print some detritus to go into it, because it just looks a bit empty, doesn't it?
Mm. Yeah, and Ari Styrene saying the last thing you want in battle is to run out of petrol even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah, yeah. When she did rallying, it was common to use house paint mixed with petrol to thin it.
Yeah.
The cars, yeah.
Well, this was it. I mean, you used to be able to clean a lot of things with diesel, didn't you? You just bung it in a bit of diesel, that'll clean it.
Richie Lamb was in the Royal Artillery, rolling from.
Oh, right.
First in, last out.
Where's my green? That's the one there.
Right, what am I on to?
What was I doing? I'm gonna paint them in a minute. It's just amazing stuff.
Ari Styrene saying when they were deployed, they carried extra white paint.
Oh, right.
Ooh. I can't say as I ever carried white paint. But I suppose it depends where you're deployed as well, because if you're deployed in somewhere that's very cold, you're going to go with the white camo, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Only ever done that once, and that was peacekeepers. He's saying, yeah. When we were doing the Langlauf skiing. Richie Lamb saying he used to mix oil and diesel to make gunk to make the kit shine for show and bluff.
Oh, right.
Mm.
See, you learn all these things.
Yeah. Every day's an education. Aries is saying, Dad, you never got deployed to Wainwright. LOL. You got me on that one, mate. I was most for 4.5 of the 6 years that I was in, I'd spent in West Germany. Richard Lamb saying before the days of health and safety, LOL. Yeah, common sense rather than health and safety.
Yeah.
Mind you, say common sense, sticking cans of fuel up on the roof of a 42, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's an oversight.
Yeah.
He was only following orders.
I think I was telling you one night about Aries is saying the Brits have a base in Wainwright, Alberta, Canada. No, I never got out that far, mate.
Yeah, you was mainly by the wall, weren't you, mate?
Oh, I was up and down there. Well, it wasn't a wall, it was a fence, because where we patrolled was from where the wall ended at Berlin. We used to do our stuff further on that, up the wire fence back in the day.
Yes, the good old Berlin Wall, eh?
Some fun doing that, mate, tell you.
It's funny though, isn't it? You sit and watch footage of that, and it's you just think, well, that's in our lifetime that was a thing.
Yeah.
You know, and you see it and you think, really, what did it achieve?
Mm. And the thing was that those that were watching us, watching them, watching us, watching them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they were out in full view. They were out like, as we were.
Yeah.
Because we had our no man's land before the fence, and then they had their minefield in no man's land before it got to them. So it was us watching them, watching us, watching them. But they considered us the enemy, and that we were trying to get through to break into them.
And it's strange.
Illegally enter East Berlin, but I mean, it's far from it. I mean, the amount of...
It's weird how their mindset was, isn't it, when you think about it? You know, the bloody Cold War. I mean, come on, you know, it achieved nothing, didn't it? Let's be honest.
No. Oh, Sarge has got a piece of the German fence on his wall at home.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, it's not got a bit of all combat jacket stuck to it, is it, Sarge?
I can imagine our Sarge was a bit of a rebel when he was in as well.
Well, you had to be really. You had to have a little bit of couldn't care less attitude, but just do as you were told, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because if you thought about everything that you were doing, then you'd just be a bag of nerves all the time. Because
I can imagine it teaches you to be I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. You're like on autopilot through it. You can't think about the situation you're in because you'd never sleep at night, would you?
Oh no, I mean it sounds a bit soppy in that, but it's a survival thing as well, because we knew that they had loaded rifles pointing at us, and we knew that we had loaded rifles pointing at them.
Yeah.
But there was that agreement between the British and the East Germans that there'd never be any sort of fire unless one encroached upon the other.
Yeah.
But yes, it was just one of them.
You did what you needed to do.
Clark said 4 years looking at the East Germans. Now I have former East German guards in my friends list on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
That
must be strange.
Well, it's the propaganda thing again, isn't it? It's the
Yeah.
it's what they're told that we were the bad guys. We were trying to get into them when in fact we were doing the exact opposite and trying to stop the East Germans getting into West Germany.
I mean, and the sad thing about it, when you think of it, we're all people at the end of the day. And that's the sad thing about all of it, isn't it? Really is, we're only people trying to go about our business, and you get all of this going on. And it's just like, yeah, what's the point? It's futile. That's the word. I've only gone and broken out the instructions, mate.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We started saying we did some right silly stuff along the border back in the day. Urinating across the border, throwing chem-light covered rabbits near their towers. Yeah, we we done some as well. Very similar. Bog rolls thrown across the fence. Yeah, done that one. Mark saying, what paint did I use on the gearbox casing? The bit by the wheel. That one there, I take it. That is dura-aluminium. That's the Vallejo metal color dura-aluminium. Number 77702. But what I did do on top of that, I done a wash in pin wash in Starship Filth. I put a bit of gloss on top first, and then done a pin wash.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's all the little pin washes and things like that make these little kits come alive, isn't it?
Yeah, it just picks up them little bits of detail, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to say, I absolutely love that dura-aluminium. I think it's a great paint, that. All the Vallejo metal colours are just brilliant. And then you put that bit of a pin wash on top. I mean, when you look at a pin wash, I mean, just the difference a pin wash makes on the shell of a helicopter alone. I mean, just
Up on your full screen if you want, mate, so folk can see it.
No, I don't want full screen on that. We're doing the bike. But yeah, it just picks out all those little lines and rivets and.
Was there a lot of rivets, Dad?
I don't know. I haven't counted them yet. Richie Lamb saying, Colin, are you feeling all right? You've broke out the destructions.
Yeah, it was a minor oversight. I shall seek therapy. If anyone would like to offer me some support and therapy for that, I will gladly take it. No, it was just to see whether or not my mind was thinking right with the decals.
Mark saying, "Oh wow, that creaking is superb." Yeah, it's that. Sorry, I don't know. You've not been around for a bit, have you, Mark? So I'll go full screen. Can't just show this.
Oh yeah, just drop the brand out of the way, mate.
Yeah, it's the Hasegawa 148. With photo etch and all that malarkey and carry on. To quote Fred. It's been a nice build. I'm doing it as one that was based on USS Midway, around 1945, and it's almost finished now. I've nearly completed it because I had to do something while I wasn't doing my motorbike. So
yeah, of course, yeah.
How
did that work out for you?
It worked all right, mate. Thanks. Felice is saying that heli looks awesome, Mike. Thanks, Phil.
It is a beautiful piece of work, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to, so much so, I'm going to get another one because I really enjoyed, and there's things that I've messed up on that I thought if I had to do that again, I'd do it a little bit different.
Oh, right, yeah.
But yeah, normally a little bit of weathering covers things up, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
What's that? Ari Styrene saying to Gav, you'd be surprised what shows up at Canadian bases from Brits, Germans, US. Basically, any NATO country uses the big bases we have to train. Yeah, never ever got there. I'd had my first 3 years in Germany, and then I was selected for a task force. We were moving up to Hona to carry out our bits and pieces up there. So I never actually got any further. But I enjoyed it. I loved Germany.
Beautiful country.
Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved every minute.
It is a nice country.
Yeah. And the beauty of Germany was the further away you got from army bases, the better the people were. Because they knew what squaddies were like.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I've got to send some pictures to Luke.
Yeah, because you're on there. Is it this week you're on, mate?
I'm on this Saturday, yeah.
Pimpage.
Yeah. I'm on this Saturday, yeah.
Yes. You are being interviewed by Mr. Luke Carswell on Saturday.
Yeah. So, got to get some pictures sent over to him.
Are you nervous?
Aries is saying, Dad, I don't think that is just Germany. Haha, yeah. And Sarge is saying, that was only true in the British sector, Dad. Yeah. I think we spoke about this in the hangouts that we've done before, Sarge, but we used to do escape and evasion with the American troops in Germany. And I used to love getting captured by the Americans. They used to have some brilliant food in their rations compared to ours. Right, that's that tire on. Hey, I got a tire on one of my wheels, Cole.
Oh, good man.
You got any tires on yours yet? Oh, yes.
I have. Sorry, mate. I was just off shop there because I was having a twitchy moment with me decals. Because I got the twitches, and it's like, yeah. Yes, I've got tyres on my wheels, mate. Only just. No.
Serge is saying, yeah, you mentioned that, Dad. Yeah. Yeah. Serge is saying in the Gulf War, British scouts stopped by regularly to trade rations with us. I can imagine, mate. When I was at went to Bovington, the Tank Museum a couple of years ago with Dave Barker and my brother for the day, and you should have seen the amount of British ration packs they had there, the 24-hour ration packs. I was quite tempted to
snag one.
snag one, yeah, but it was a case of carting it round all day. So the intention was that we go back towards the end of the day, but that never happened.
Didn't Fox and Tony do something with the ration packs?
Well, yeah, they
Where
were
they
supposed to.
acquired some, didn't they?
Yeah, they were supposed to. Tony got hold of one, I think it was, and him and Fox are going to eat some of the food out of the ration packs. But I think that fell by the wayside, that one.
Yeah, I think the Velociraptor hit, didn't it?
Yeah. Ari's is saying we always wanted to get it the French rations when in Croatia. Let's go. Sarge is saying, agreed, Aries. My son is in the joint German-French unit. He brought me some of the French ones, and wow, they're really nice. Oh, really? Flippin' heck. That's 2 tires I got on, Cole.
Oh, you're doing well, you are, mate. Surprised you can live with yourself, all that cheating you did.
Oh, yeah. You're a git.
I know. I'm a lovable git, though.
You are.
In my own imitable way.
Yeah.
Don't sound too convinced, though, Dad, do you?
Richie saying he used to whinge like mad about the rat packs, but at 2 o'clock in the morning they were having. Yeah. Yeah. Just reading what Gav's put up there.
Oh, right.
There's a guy who gets hold of old ration packs and reviews them and how well they have held up. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes you would try stuff from them. I've seen him smoke 60-year-old cigarettes and eat 70-year-old biscuits.
Oh, gnarly. But, well, yeah, I suppose, they're not going to perish, are they? God, them fags must have been strong.
Yeah.
Because they would have been the old sort of Capstan Full Strength or Camel or whatever, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but they were. Don't recall from my time being in about fags being in ration packs, but I know there was chocolate in there, Cadbury's chocolate, but it wasn't really chocolate, it was laxative.
Oh, to keep things moving, yeah.
Yeah, because of all the stuff that you're eating out of tins in ration packs and that used to bung you up a bit. So the idea was that the sweets and the chocolates were sorbitol.
Yeah.
And Cadbury's laxative chocolate.
Oh, nice.
He said he did cough a bit when he lit the cigarette. All right, where are we up to on this baby then?
Damn twitches.
That explains it, Gav. The cigarettes were from an American ration pack. Oops.
Go.
So we've not been up to any mischief today yet, have we?
No, we've been rather professional, haven't we? It's quite scary, really. You know,
Nobody telling us off.
I know.
Or telling me off. Don't tell you off, because you're a golden boy.
Oh, are we still feeling unloved? Don't need them anymore. Right. What was I going to do? A bit of that. Let's just shove them there for a minute. I have a bit of a dry brush on the gearbox, I think. Sergeant Bones has got M&M though, and Tabasco sauce.
Oh. Tabasco sauce. Bloody hell, you're spoiled.
It's funny though, isn't it? Every single squaddy always had the ability to make a cup of tea.
Oh yeah, I mean they were big tea bags as well, Cole. You didn't get little fiddling things.
Yeah, it's
They were
like
like
us Brits, you know, we like a cup of tea, don't we, Dad?
Oh yeah. They were like pillows, they weren't tea bags.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, they were huge. Yeah. Aristotelian saying, anyone ever get a bee sprue and in your head when looking for, shall we say, B4, yell in your head, bingo.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a tick, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No problem. Let's have a little looky-loo at the chat. Phil East is saying, any ideas on how to long to leave paint before polish? Airbrushed this morning and fighting the temptation of cracking on with it now. I mean, me personally, I'd give it 24 hours, but that's just my own personal choice, mate. I mean, other people might say, oh yeah, you can do it after a few, but I tend to leave my stuff for sort of 24 hours just to make sure my paint has gone off, because I've been caught several times. And yeah, we don't want that. So anyone else in the chat got any opinions on that? Feel free. That's what I normally do. I suppose it depends on the effect you're after, doesn't it? But I would worry that if I was to go straight at the paint and start polishing it, that I'd end up rubbing it off. And yeah, we don't want to have to start again, do you? But yeah, he was just asking about how long to give his paint before he starts polishing it, and I was saying 24 hours really is what I normally do.
Yeah, I think that's what Paul Bretland uses. What I think he leaves his 24 hours in under one of those big covers, doesn't he, to keep the dust?
Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise, especially if you're using compounds, they're going to be quite aggressive, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't do shine either.
No.
I say I don't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm going to have a go.
Mm-hmm.
Because Frankie Goes to Hobbywood sent me that nice big Merc, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, the Gullwing. Is that the Gullwing one?
Yeah. So I kind of owe it to Frankie to give it the justice and the respect. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I shall have a go at doing shiny. It's the least I can do.
Yeah. Philly said, cheers, gents. I thought so too, but just checking, not risking it as it's looking okay so far.
Well, this is the thing, Phil. After doing such a nice job, you don't really want to ruin it, do you?
Yeah. And Aries is saying, any acrylic stroke lacquer, I would wait a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. I can only refer to Paul Bretland because that's the only one I've seen doing shiny cars, really. But I know he leaves his undercover for a good few days to gas off, and
Yeah.
sure goes really hard.
That's the trouble, isn't it? You don't want to wreck your paint job.
No, man. No siree, Bob. Oh, we got 37 watching now, Colin, and we got how many thumbs ups have we got? Let's have a little looky.
Yeah.
24.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Thank you all that have taken the time to do that. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Our normal stalker, I think, must be sleeping.
Yeah, it must be because it's not on there yet.
But yeah, bit of that. But yeah, that's the thing, though, isn't it? When you've done a paint job, you sit there and you're like, oh, I want to paint it. I want to polish it. I want to put the decals on. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's like,
Sarah Jameson shows 10 thumbs up on my screen. Yeah, I've noticed that recently with YouTube. You have to refresh the page for the thumbs ups to refresh.
yeah.
But mine was showing 4 just now when I went on. Watch out, trouble's in, Panzer Koenig. Afternoon.
Yeah. Hello, Panzer. All right, mate.
Panzer.
Yeah, Festa and Dad hugs are being suitably issued. Bless him.
Cheers, mate. Back at ya. Oh. There we go. That's it for a bit. Richard, I'm saying, right, I'm off, guys. Shower time and start dinner. See you all soon. Take care, Richie.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, mate, and joining us. Muchly appreciated, buddy.
Yep. Absolutely. So is your bike all together yet, Cole? Fully assembled?
Engine's just gone in.
Oh, you got the engine in, have you? Oh.
Yeah, just so that I can then go round and weather the other two engine mounts to match the rest of the bike. So I should be doing that a bit later. It's curiosity, isn't it? You got to see what it looks like.
Yeah. Panzer saying 27 thumbs up when he added. Atoll saying 20 Panzer, I'm only showing 24 and 0 thumbs downs.
Yeah, we reckon our stalker's in bed.
Oh, Aries, you don't want to do that, really. He's saying, hey, if Dad is on this Saturday with Luke, that means we can harass him in the live comments, Colin. He.
Would I do such a thing?
Why? I don't do anyone any harm. I keep getting thrown under the bus for doing nothing.
No.
What?
No. You got thrown under the bus because you was a cheatykins. I didn't know this. Don't sit there trying to play the victim because I ain't having it, mate.
I don't know. Good morning, Muse. Muse is with us, Colin. Say hello to Muse, Colin.
Hello, Muse. All right, love. How you doing?
Colin's not been cheating, Muse.
You bullying me again?
No, I'm saying you've not been cheating.
I haven't. I've been good.
Yeah.
You're trying to insinuate things again.
No. I'm just saying that you haven't been cheating. That's all.
No, I don't do cheating because I am a nice Festa.
Oh.
See, even I can't keep a straight face now when I say that.
Bazzer at Underdog Paint is saying, got to go, lads. Love ya. Yeah, back out here, Bazzer.
See you later, Bazza, mate. Thanks for joining us.
See you on your next live, matey. Don't take any notice of that nasty Colin.
Oh, I'm nasty again, am I? You're just bullying me again. I'll tell Sue.
Oh, yeah, that'll work wonders, that will. Mind you, 5-4, I'm not saying anything.
Make that all a little bit more bigger because it's not big.
I'm going to put a bit of primer. I'm going to prime them straps in a very light grey, I think, because of reasons.
Yes.
Mark's modelling rambling saying, right, I'm back at the bench, but I'm still listening.
Good, man.
Good, man.
We've only been killing time till we got back, mate.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
I am still here. It's just I was struggling to see the bracket on the gearbox because I am suitably blind.
Oh, Carl. Don't worry, you'll be all right.
I know. I'll hug it out.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
Don't want to use that as a dry brush, that one.
Let's get one of them bad boys on there. He says optimistically.
Now do that.
Like so. Now load that in place. Let's just make sure that that's in the right spot. Let's have a look at the box up just to make sure. Cool. So there's engine and gearbox in.
Wow. You're good.
A week after you've done yours, I just wanted to rest that one in there.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Because, yeah, everyone knows who the real cheater is around here.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, give me some. Can't keep playing hard to get. Muse says it's time to pry herself out of bed.
Get that coffee on Muse. You'll be all right then. Get that pot of coffee going.
Yeah, you better do the infamous scale model Muse coffee stagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, instructions are out again, Dad.
Yeah. It's till 8 o'clock over there now, is it?
All right, let's figure out what I'm going to decal this out.
Decals?
I think I'll go for that.
You're doing decals already?
Well, yeah, I'm going to put them on before I assemble, mate.
All right, okay.
You're talking Captain Twitchy here, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to decal me tank and things like that, so that then I've only got to just drop them in because, yeah. So 11 on 5, so let's mark that one. And that one.
Sorry, Reynolds, afternoon, ladies. Finished the Harrier yet, Cole?
Yeah, mate, it's hanging from the ceiling, mate. Yeah, went together really well, Si, mate. I'm planning on putting the video build series up, mate.
He's a guinea.
He don't trust me, that's all, does he, Si?
I don't blame him.
Oh, God, here we go.
He's got my... No, he's got my back. He told me that.
You get my back. Oh, I'm the lucky one. He's got my back. You're picking on me, everyone. I tell my mum. So,
where's his son gone,
then? Right, let's drop that in there out of the way then.
Hey? What? What?
You didn't hear that, did you?
I did. But I wasn't going to say anything. I don't know. If I say something, it'd be my fault. So,
sorry, folks.
squeaky.
Note to self: don't lean over too far. Oh, bloody hell. You could have one of them and all. It's Remy, wouldn't it? So number 11 there. Did it have a Who Do We Call Me watching flick on it? No, it
Yeah.
didn't. But it had a pair of them. I'm going to put them on it and all. Because I can. Because what I'm doing mine as is an old biker has found one of these bikes in a barn many years after the war. And he's just had a bit of a faff around with it, and he's like, well, I want it to look like this. And he's put the old knee pads on the tank, and he's done a few little extras, because you know as well as I do, Dad, there is going to be a rivet counter out there that will go, I didn't put them tank pads on them in the war. No, it's not. It's not a war one. The bloke's found it in a barn, and he's just tarted it up how he wants to, because he's biking it.
Because you can do what you want, yeah. Well, the thing is, there's screw holes in the tank to put the knee pads on anyway, so.
Yeah, and I kind of like the knee pads, didn't we, Dad?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we're putting them on there, so we did, because we're rebellious, aren't we, mate?
We are. We rebelled. Rebelled cock.
So, yeah, I am going to be doing decals, Dad, and I haven't put gloss on it.
Oh.
Because I'm going to mat it down, see? And I think a matte coat over the top should prevent silvering, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so, don't you?
Yeah. I tell you something, though, they are a really nice kit for Italieri, mate.
Yeah.
To be honest, I am really impressed with it. So much so, I'm going to put my Triumph decals there, so I'll move me Remy one over.
Well, I've got a 148 Chinook Italieri up there in my stash, and I've sort of wanted to start building it, but because of the name, I thought, no, perhaps not. But I'm got to say, after doing this bike, I'm quite tempted to give it a go.
Yeah.
Because it's what we do, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. You will end up with a two-part decal, though, because the Triumph ones are a little bit flaky.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Just be careful.
Right, Felice said, who bought a trumpet?
Yeah,
Cy Reynolds said it's a bit windy in here.
it was a bit squeaky, wasn't it? Sorry, folks.
Panzer saying, yes, we all have Dad's back till it's time to consult the bus timetable. Cheers, Panzer. Bit windy. Festa squeaks. Go on, blame the chair now, said Muse.
No, I'm not blaming the chair on that one, Muse.
And Gemma saying to Cy Reynolds, I'm a bit bruised and sore, but I've stayed upright today.
Oh,
Good
bless her.
then. Gaff saying, I've got a 172 Italieri Apache. That was a lovely build. And Muse said she still needs to finish her Italieri BMW bike. Tiny parts are such a headache. Yeah. Yeah. With you on that one. Oh, Gemma saying to Colin and Dad, by the way, you were both gits yesterday for mocking Steve and his spider phobia. Not nice. Well, it was funny because Scott up in Orkney had sent Steve Mundy a box of Greebles. And Steve's happily sorting through this lovely box of Greebles when this almighty spider. Oh dear. So he had to get his wife in anyway to come
Right,
and
do it,
remove.
though, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's not forget mine. He's a Welsh ex-rugby player.
Yeah.
Built like a barn door.
Oh, he's built like a brick outhouse with an extension then.
Yeah. Mew said, damn, I didn't get to see that. Yeah, it was on the brunch yesterday when Colin was doing the look through the gallery. And it was Steve Mundy's post. It was funny. So funny.
Of course, yeah, we do find a reason to mock anyone at any opportunity because that's what we do, isn't it, mate?
Well, yeah, I mean, if we do it to ourselves, we've got to do it to others as well, Cole.
Absolutely.
Keep the playing field straight, that's what I say.
Would we be any different?
Yeah, Gemma, I saw that too. Gemma saying Steve was nice enough to give me a heads up in his comments that I may not like at least one of the pictures. Yeah. Yes, he was a bit of a beast, that Arachne.
Oh, that's handy.
Oh, you got Andy there.
Now, what I have got is my Panzer Aces canvas paint.
Ooh.
Pardon me, for me bags on the bike because they was canvas, weren't they?
Yeah.
So
they were canvas.
We did a bit of research.
Because of the speed that they were made for the upcoming war. They needed motorbikes really fast, so they put canvas panniers on the back. Muse is saying, I'll never understand the irrational fear of tiny things. Chaos is saying that I hate spiders and have a BB gun in the living room in case I see one. He hasn't hit one yet. Atol saying, right, I'm off as my lounge windows are filthy, so need a wash. As it is a lovely day and warm, excellent timing, so tuck on, folks. See you.
See you later, Atol. Mine, there you go, mate. There you go. Yeah, it does look better. She says, Muse is saying, yeah, most are harmless. Yeah, we know, but it's just that thing, isn't it, of creepy crawlies. It always does get people, doesn't it?
Yeah, always does. Every time.
With me, it's wasps and daddy long legs because they fly at you. It's like they've got all that space to fly in, but no, they want to fly around my head. It does my head in, mate. Did I reckon that would look right on there, so I think I'll put a decal on there because I can. And that's what I plan to do.
Oh, Wendy has said, talking of spiders, I need to feed my tarantula and jumping spider. Oh, you haven't, have you, Wendy?
Oh, good girl.
Wow. Muse is saying wasps are another story. They're actually dangerous.
Yes.
They don't have a purpose on this planet, do they, wasp? Other than to sting people.
Yeah, I just don't like their unnecessary waspiness.
Yeah. And what is the point of a wasp? There is no point.
No.
Gemma said that her phobia comes from primary school. Had a wildlife guy visit with snakes and spiders, and his tarantula escaped and climbed over her. I couldn't move as she was holding a python. Oh, God.
2 secs, just getting some water.
All right, mate. Water. Be careful. Careful now. What else? Right, I'm off a swing lounge. Windows, done that one. Both kits yesterday. Let's see how we're doing on your thumbs ups now. Oh wow, we're up to 30 now. That's brilliant. Yeah, Panther saying, Dad, wasps do have a purpose to be swatted to death, yeah.
And we're back.
A tarantula is for the most part harmless unless you react to their bristles. Some give me hives. Oh my goodness.
All right. Another spider making trouble.
Wasps are part of the natural order of things. They do eat some other problem insect, do they?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I thought they were just a pain in the backside. Or the nose, or the hand, or the face. It's just that they always seem to, they just get in your way. Can't stand the things.
Yeah, I got stung right up in the septum by one. Yeah, oh, mate. Because it landed on me, and me being me, I just slapped myself to get rid of it. But it stung me right in the bit between your uter. You know, oh, mate. Proper river dance time that was. And I've just not liked them since.
No. Wendy's saying that wasps are natural pest control. Well, if they just left us humans alone, it'd be much better. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
Their bristles are a form of self-defense. They drop them, similar to how a porcupine can needle you. Oh, right. Wow. So it's the E-model show tonight, Cole.
I know.
Is it your what's in store this week, or
No, it's Ted's. I did mine last week, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ted's turn this week, mate.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. More Monday shenanigans.
Yeah.
God, if it carries on like this, I'm going to be on every day at this rate.
Yeah.
Turning up everywhere, isn't I, mate?
Yeah.
End up getting on people's nerves, I will. That's it. It will come off.
Boom, 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 boom.
Muse says, yeah, wasps have one issue. Some people are severely allergic to them. Yeah, is it toxic shock?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah. Toxic something. Toxic, all right. The little so-sos.
Detail won't come off that bit of paper. That's stubborn. I think that's on with super glue.
Poddy Tomatoes in saying hello, everybody. Hiya, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Hope you're all right, mate.
You says there's no such thing as too much.
Yeah, anaphylactic shock. That's the one.
That's it.
Anaphylactic.
Never knew Anna, but apparently she's a nice girl, anaphylactic.
Yeah.
I'll get my coat.
Yeah. If you'd be so kind.
There you go. Oh, my tablet's gone off. Let's have a looky look. What was that Muse said? No such thing as too much coal. Oh, bless you. Bless you, my darling. I mean, I've tried to keep as active with streams as possible during the current situation because it just helps take people's minds off of things, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
I'd stream every day if I could. But yeah.
Oh God, you wouldn't, would you?
I would, yeah. I would have no qualms, mate. Yeah. So I have to put up with, folks. He's evil to me. Evil man. No, I enjoy doing it, and as long as people want to see this ugly old mug on their screens, I'll happily be there for them. If they get fed up with seeing me, I'll reduce the amount of streams I do.
Gav is saying, Cole, I forgot to ask her earlier, how's Helen doing?
She's all right, mate. She had all her stitches out last week. Yeah, she's doing all right, mate. She's doing a lot of physio at the moment, learning how to use her new fingers, should we say, and what she can and can't do, and dare I say it, learning how to pick things up again, because you know she's had this chronic arthritis in her hands for a long time, and suddenly she's able to start using the hand again. So yeah, it's a steep learning curve. She's got to have more surgery on that hand at some point because they fused the thumb, index finger and that one, but then she's going to have that joint replaced, that joint replaced, that joint replaced. And then when they've done them three, they're going to fuse and replace and replace. So she's got a lot more work to have done on that hand. And then once that's all done, they'll do the other one. So, yeah. Is she nervous about it? Of course she is, because, you know, it's her dominant hand. But, you know, she's 53. Does she want to spend the next 40 years not being able to use her hands? Of course she doesn't.
Brooklyn boys in.
Oh, is he? Hello, Dave. How you doing, mate? So, yeah, she's seen the benefit of it, Paul. So, yeah. I'm happy for her. I really am, because I've seen her struggle for a long time.
Yeah.
And, you know, as husbands, we care about our wives, don't we? You know, and
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
there you go. Let's put that back in there for a minute. Let that have a dab more glue now that that back part's gone.
Gav said, glad she's doing well. Send her all my best.
I will do, mate. You know, I've been passing on your sentiments to her folks, and she's proper made up. You know, she's, well, you know. So, yeah.
Dave saying, hello, Colin. Hello, Permy boy.
Is he starting on you already?
He has, Cole. I mean, to be fair, I started on him first, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I can't say anything there because it was of my own doing.
You're both as bad as one another.
Yeah.
God, I sounded just like my old girl then.
Yeah.
Gosh, she used to look at me and my brother with such despair. Oh, you two, bloody stop it. Yeah.
And Dave said he's glad to hear that Mrs. W's doing well.
Yeah. He would be, because he does creep whenever she turns up. He's proper Kevin and Perry. Oh, hello, Mrs. W. How are you? You're looking well. Oh, it makes me sick, he does.
Mew said, I'm going to start calling you Curly Top instead of Dad, LOL. That was back in early 80s, that Mew.
Yeah, but what he's not telling you, Muse, is he had the Ron Jeremy moustache as well.
No.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
No. I shall dig photographic evidence out of that. I did not.
Yeah.
Who's Ron Jeremy, anyway?
Nice one. So what he did there. Oh, he's banged up now, isn't he? Oh, I mean, in prison.
Mm.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
Muse is saying, oh, no. Just look him up. No.
Yeah, I know, Muse. I've got to say, I just don't get it. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah.
Dave said, oh, here comes the black and white photos.
Yeah.
Trying to think if they're colour or black and white, to be honest.
They're going to be black and white, aren't they?
No, they're colour. They're colour. They're colour.
Are they on a Pathé newsreel?
Oh, hello.
Hello, Mr. Chumley Warner, and today we're going back to...
Muse said, even back in the day, just no. Yuck.
We've got inside your head, Muse, haven't we? She's like, no, do not do this to me. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Wait, where's that back wheel gone? I got that one. Gav seems pretty well informed on this. No doubt he'll say he used the Google voucher, but no, Ron Jeremy hasn't gone to prison. He is facing trial with a possible 250-year sentence.
Oh, blimey. I thought he was on remand somewhere. Oh, well, I stand corrected. I know he was up on charges. I thought they bunged him in on remand in custody. Well,
You're doing something new every day, don't you, Cole?
I suppose if he gets 200 years, mate, he's going to end up with a taste of his own medicine, isn't he? No. Yeah.
Dave said, or was that Polaroids? Yeah, it could well have been Polaroids, Dave, because I did have one of those. Musa saying that's the most vile-looking man from the waist up that she's ever seen, barf.
Yeah, I know, Muse. It's weird, isn't it? It's... Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Each to their own, but my God. Nature created a... Mm.
And then Gav's thinking that all my photos were done on a box brownie.
Oh, he's not that old.
The theme's continuing, isn't it? Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's 4:30. It's time to go, Cole. Come on, bye.
Yeah. God, it is as well.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
No, he's out on $6.6 million bail. Flipping out.
Really?
Who would put that bail up for him?
God. Well. Yeah, it's just wrong. It's just like, no.
No, it's just wrong, isn't it?
It's wrong, isn't it?
It is wrong. Musa saying, not even with a bag on his head, he's proof that some people will do anything for money.
Absolutely. I mean, I was trying to word it in a way that wouldn't sound, you know what I mean? But no amount of money. I mean, I don't know, the girls that end up doing the films and all of that lot, I suppose they do it for the money. But, if someone says, oh, yeah, we're going to pay you blah, 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 and then he comes walking through the door, surely somewhere you're going to go, do you know something? I'd rather be skint.
Mm. Yeah. I get where you're coming from there.
Now, as strange as people that need a few quid.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? It just turns your guts, doesn't it? It's just like, no, it's wrong. Stop
Well,
it.
it's worrying me because Gav's got all this information on him.
Yeah, that's a point. I hadn't thought. Are we throwing Gav under the bus, are we, Deb?
Yeah. He seems pretty well informed on what's happening to him, that's all.
Yeah, I concur. Gav, you are suitably under that bus, mate.
And there was me. I hadn't even heard of the bloke.
Yeah, right. Yeah, probably his agent.
Hang on, he's saying the women earn a lot of money, but the blokes earn between a third to a half. Gav, you're really worrying me now. I know you got it from Wikipedia, mate, or that's what you're saying anyway.
Yeah. He found out from a friend. That's what he'll say, won't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, mate down the pub told me the other day. Oh, did he now?
Mew said there isn't enough money in print to change your mind.
No. No, it's just not. Yeah.
And Graham McRoberts said, who are we on about? And Kale's just saying, ouch, these tires hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. Let my frame dry. So we've got bits to add to that. Let's just that.
Finley said, for that kind of money, I'd bang a spider if I knew which leg to lift. Ron Jeremy Graham. He says he's been out of the room for the past 15 minutes.
Oh, there you go then.
Muse says, note to self, Phil is easy.
Yes, yeah, he is a bit, isn't he, eh?
Oh, dear me. No, don't know, 32 thumbs ups today, Colin.
Oh, blimey, mate, we're doing all right.
Yes, good.
I know, it's quite scary, isn't it? We've not had our visitor either. So, wow.
Not yet.
Still time.
Yeah. Gav saying, Phil, how big or small is this spider?
Phil East's put, Phil, easy East.
Oh, God. Oh, God, funny these lot.
Oh, they're mad, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's why we love them all,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. It's just nice, isn't it?
And Graham McRoberts saying, who was Ron Jeremy? Yeah, right.
Have you ever watched a late night movie, Graham? You know, of that kind. It's that ugly git that, yeah. You know, she'll tell you all about him. She loves the bloke.
Well, Gav's put it pretty well. He's an adult entertainment star. They're not sure how much entertainment he provides.
Oh, dear. Well, now we don't have to ask Phil what he'd do for a Klondike bar. Oh, bless her. She's got him sussed, mate, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Glue that one in there and put that one in there. And that should then enable me to put the bottom one in later. That's what I want to do. I want to get that in there. Okay.
And you said to think I've not even had coffee yet.
Haven't you? Oh, Muse, you've done well. There you go. Yeah, he's... Yeah. Why on earth have we spent so long talking about Ron Jeremy? Ooh, I would have thought it.
No. I don't really know.
It's so wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
much of your bike haven't you assembled then, Deb?
Well, I've been putting bits together, and I put some primer down, and I put the chain guard on the gearbox at the front there. Look at you. Yours is nearly done.
Oh, I've only put my cover on. The gearbox.
Oh, God.
My decals.
Decals, yeah. I don't know.
I think we're doing all right.
Yeah.
You know what I've just realised? I haven't put the bloody chain on the sprocket, have I? Look.
You're not putting on the sprocket, Cole.
No.
Don't forget to put the chain on the sprocket, Cole.
Yeah, I've just spotted it.
Thought I'd remind you.
It's all right. I can rectify that problem.
Oh, we can.
Yeah. Don't be like Festa. Remember, folks, put your chain on the sprocket.
Okay. Panzer saying you only spent 11 minutes on Ron Jeremy to coin a phrase. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird.
It's just one of them, innit?
You will fit.
You will fit.
It's a persuasion fit. A couple of places. There it is. It's going in now. Oh, that's sounded so wrong. Moving on. Yeah.
Well,
there you go. We're on.
Poddy Tommaso saying, so Dad, what are you innocent of? You had to show us in screen. Yeah, Colin kindly changed my name to Cheat at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, it's an accidental typo, mate.
Yeah. So I had to change it to Innocent. That was all. Nothing serious.
His revenge will happen.
Oh, it will. It will. We know it will.
It'll be long and painful, and I'll accept my punishment.
There we go. All my bits can come off of the sticks now. They've had plenty of time to dry.
Let's just make sure that that's in the right place. Yeah. There's plenty of room to get the wheel in. Chain guards are a bit crap, though. But the chain guards are a little bit crappy.
Yeah.
But it'll go.
Yeah, well. Archie's in. Are you, Archie? Not seen
Hello,
you.
mate. The instructions are going away. I've got an Amazon box there.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is.
No, you do you?
Yeah, it's...
Is it a thing?
It's a thing. It's a thing of goodness. I honestly think that's where I'll let that settle for a bit of gluage, a bit of dryage, and all of that. I reckon a bit. That would be perfect. Could put the wheels on, but I don't want to put the wheels on yet. Put the engine plate on. That's for the bags. Got the instructions out again, Dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ah, there it is. There's the said plate. So it's on there. So it's. Can't remember the number of it. It's ready for the petrol tank. What bloody hell is it?
Gone in it.
It has. It's disappeared again. Yeah, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. There it is. Yeah. Okay. So I know what that is. That can go in the next time. Oh, what's the Harry? Oh, it's 4:45. So,
Hey.
yeah, I suppose we could start rounding up, couldn't we? Letting people have their tea and all of that. Look,
Carry on.
all that malarkey and all of that. I don't think we've done too bad. I mean, we've behaved.
We've been very good today.
I'm quite impressed. You know, I think people might be a bit shocked that we've been a bit behaved.
Yeah.
But no, we thought we'd try and behave a little bit. Joseph Kelly says he's sorry to bring up modelling, but he's just tried Loctite's plastic bonding system glue for polyethylene and polypropylene and other unglueable plastics, and it works great. Oh, really? Oh, top job, mate. Top tip.
Yeah.
And Muse is going, ha, yeah, we do try and talk about that stuff too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we try. Don't always succeed, Dad, do we?
No.
But
We tried to do a bit of it.
yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? I think we've both successfully thrown each other under the bus so much on these now. I've got a gut feeling that he might have already started his area. I could be wrong.
Don't even go there. Still in the box, mister.
No, you got a confession to make.
What?
Is every single sprue in its original bag unopened?
No.
There you go. That's all I'm saying. He started, folks.
I took it out of the bag because someone asked me were the panel lines raised or recessed.
Oh, right. And you couldn't see that through the transparent bag at all, could you?
Plus, I happened to be sending someone who's not a million miles away from me a load of Warhammer figures, and I needed a bag to put them in. And lo and behold, the Harrier bag was the perfect size for what I wanted.
Is that the bloke who hasn't fallen down the hole?
Yeah. So, to answer your question, mister.
Yes, mate. What question's that, me old buddy?
So, yes, I have taken it out of the bag. I've not started it. I won't start it. Oh, hello, you are. What are you doing up there?
What am I doing up here? It's that time, isn't it, where we're going to be rounding up and letting people go off and cook their tea. Si says he's seen a couple of sprues and they are complete. Yes, because
Si was in the hangout that night when Harriergate started to rear its head. And yeah, look, here he goes. Yeah, he opened the bag and it's like,
That's all I've taken out of the bag because someone wanted to know if the panel lines were raised or recessed. All the others are still in the bags, Mr. Man.
see, I would have looked at it and gone, oh, look, there's the panel line, fingernail. Yeah, they're raised.
Through a plastic bag. Not through a plastic bag. Anyway, because I buy my kits in doubles, I'd just like to say that my other Harrier is fully built.
Yeah, I can imagine it's built, weathered, diode. Did you put the Edward kit in it?
No, I've been good. There has to be a first time for everything.
Si says, I actually agree with you, Cole. You haven't fallen down the hole. You've widened it now so much. It's affecting a crater. Yes. Talking of people falling down the hole, Si, Chris Connerbear has only gone and ordered himself 37 bottles of Citadel paint. He also hasn't fallen down the hole.
Yeah, and it was him that asked about the recessed panel lines.
Yeah, but to see him going through his Citadel app last night, he was proper in there, wasn't he?
He was. Well, night before last, wasn't it?
Graham McRobert sussed it right out. He said, Dad been cheating again. Graham, what can I say, mate? You know, this is what I'm up against, mate. I'm trying so hard to compete, but I just can't keep up. Gav says he's got the new Airfix C Harrier on pre-order, but he's got to wait until the end of the year. Yeah, I've had the big old Vulcan on order. Oh, excuse me. On pre-order for nearly a year, and everything's just been held up.
Yeah.
Kevin says the biggest problem is the godforsaken pots. I don't mind them, to be honest with you. And he says droppers all the way. Yeah, I can't be bothered to decant them, mate, to be
I have
honest.
a little thingy.
Yeah, I've got a little...
Yeah.
You know, but no, I actually find them quite convenient, you know, but it's one of those you can 3D print a tip for it that goes on the top that you can use as a squeezy, you know, to go on top of the bottle.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so, yeah, but to be honest with you, I don't mind them. If you're going to airbrush it, you're going to be taking a bit out anyway and pouring it into the cup and mixing it with thinner, aren't you?
So,
Chris says he hates the pots. Yeah.
That's one thing I like about it. I love sitting there and picking all the crusty bits off the end of the rim.
It's one of those, isn't it? I mean, I would have thought that once you're done with it for the day, giving it a good shake will pull that stuff back in, but we'll see. Oh, look. I am so ashamed, says Psycho Fish, of Dad cheating like that.
I don't cheat, Psycho. I really don't.
No.
It's a Vim with the hat. Look, wait for it. Go on, lift it up. What you got in your hand there?
No, I'm just saying, look, you know, it's...
Nearly bloody finished.
No, it ain't. Stop being a girl. Look, engine and gearbox in. Yeah. You got all the back bits in.
I've only got the pannier carriers on at the back, that's all. Oh, we're not meant to build the bikes on the stream then? What are we supposed to do?
Oh, this is it. You're telling me off, saying mine's nearly finished. It's got loads to go on it. Put the wheels on later. Right, folks. Panzer says, what do you mean when their rims are all crusty? They are of a certain age.
Yeah.
Muse says, I'm slowly moving mine to drop a bottle, saves room on my paint racks.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know. I mean, sorry. Decanting them to me, you know, you're going to, I would have thought you're going to waste a lot of paint because you're not going to get it all out the pot, are you?
What I normally do is tip all the paint out into a dropper bottle, then put a tiny little drop of water in with a ball bearing, give it a good shake, and then mix that in so it slightly thins the paint. But it's worked. I mean, I had a really, because I use Festa and Red a lot, I had a really big bottle of Festa and Red that I've done that way, and it worked brilliant. Yeah, thanks, Gemma. Collins resembles a bike more than Dad's does. Yeah. It will do, Gemma, because he's much further forward in the building.
Yeah, but I've only dry fitted parts just to see whether or not I'm gluing it together correctly.
No. Ain't working, Paul.
Scout Modelling Chaos says, if we see Colin looking at his desk a lot tonight, we know that he's working on the bike. Would I do that? I might get the wheels in on the in-model stream. You never know. No, I won't do that.
Music adds a lot of distilled water and pours out well enough. A bit of distilled water. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, I'm obviously new to using all of these paints, so yeah, it's a learning curve. But I don't know whether I could go to decanting it all, to be honest.
I know George Gabriel did.
Yeah.
Out in America, he went through a phase where he decanted all his paints into dropper bottles. I'm like, oh, I couldn't do that.
Nah, you've got to sit there and label them all up and all that. No, I couldn't be doing it. To me, it's a lot of faff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is to me. I mean, like I say, I've done it with me red because I use red a lot.
I mean, I would have thought that if enough people kicked off at Warhammer or Games Workshop, surely they would go, yeah, we need to change them.
Nah, it's a money maker at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. I always thought they used to do their paints in the little glass bottles with the twist lids, the little white screw lids. Muse says only ones I'm keeping are the pots that are dry brush paints. Yeah. Felice says all of these are in droppers as well because he hates the pots. Yeah. Sooner or later they'll get the int, won't they? Oh, Muse says the labels peel off even, and you can pop them on the bottles. Oh,
yeah.
That's handy.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll say for them, yeah.
This says they're a pain in the butt when you're painting from a wet palette stroke airbrush. It's been a highly raised point of contention. It will never change. Yeah, it's such a shame then, isn't it? Retro Rabbit says, yeah, McDonald's only still had those little coffee stir spoons.
Yeah.
Right. I think, mate, that's good time for us to say our goodbyes for the day, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, 25 minutes over today.
I know, shock horror and all of that lot.
Well,
a big thanks to all of you that have joined us today and kept us both company. Hopefully you've enjoyed what we've been doing. Yeah, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.
Yeah.
Catch you later, folks.
Bye, everyone. Take care.